In the run-up to the budget reveal today, SNP Westminster leader Ian Blackford called on Rishi Sunak to grant Scotland a huge recovery fund to boost the Scottish economy post-Brexit. He said, with Brexit hammering the economy, the Chancellor must follow the EU's lead and introduce a Brexit recovery fund to mitigate the damage caused, which has already cost Scotland billions of pounds. Mr Blackford highlighted that the EU has given Ireland €1.05 billion to address the impact of Brexit, while the UK government has given Scotland no compensation. But the government should not bow to his demands and approve the grant, according to 98% of the 3,867 voters who took part in a poll, held from October 25 to 27. One reader said, "Hell no. They already get it better than we do with free prescriptions and universities." Mr Blackford continued to push for a Scottish referendum while discussing the budget. He said, ultimately, the only way to keep Scotland safe from Tory cuts and the long-term damage of Brexit is to become an independent country, with the full powers needed for a strong, fair and green recovery. An Express reader commented, "Why would a party, that tells Scots they should be independent of the Union, be demanding funding from the Union they claim to hate? Because the SNP have made a mess of running Scotland. They do not want the money to help Scotland, but to help the SNP gain greater control over Scotland." In 2020-2021, Scotland's expenditure totalled £99.2 billion, and tax revenue brought in by Scotland, including North Sea oil revenues, amounted to around £62.8 billion, according to Government Expenditure and Revenue in Scotland. The SNP argue that, if Scotland became independent and collected all taxation, they would be able to build a wealthier economy and better social care. Fiona Hislop, the Scottish Government's Economy Secretary, said, "With our economic resources and advantages, control of economic policy and membership of the EU, Scotland would be very well placed to grow the economy." But a report by London School of Economics, LSE, released earlier this year, predicted Scotland's economy would shrink by at least £11 billion a year if it became independent. LSE experts said that while rejoining the EU would give Scotland's economy a small boost, parting from the UK would undo those gains tenfold. Many voters expressed distrust of the Scottish Government to spend funds for the purpose of which they are intended. An Express reader said that if Rishi Sunak granted Scotland a Brexit recovery fund, it would only go into the referendum fund, and the people who need it would never see a penny of it. What do you think? Get involved. Either debate in the comment section below.